Operation INC, and today we are playing for our brain at good. You know what to do. Please like, comment, subscribe my video, and ring my notification bell, baby, so you get all the notifications of when I go live and all the videos that I post.
See those big lights?
Defending Diamond City is nothing new, my boys. The wall and the turrets.
Your mama. Unknown.
Well, it's the detective.
Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress?
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it, evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up.
Don't be like that. You just got the look of someone who's in the market for a little insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Nick Valentine makes a rare
visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for the mayor, Finn? So, go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handed back there. Right.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Wouldn't want to run away.
Mayor Hancock.
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls around. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. One of its kind left, and only in one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
Wow. You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Tell me more about this town of yours. Good neighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks,
How you doing, man?
and troublemakers. And that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, is there anything else?
I'll get back to you.
Stop by anytime.
See you later, good. See you later, Hancock. I'm doing good. Just having a run with our Ain't Too enemy. The fucking Brotherhood. Yeah, they fucking came into town. I already killed like 4 of them. I'm gonna pay Paladin Dance a visit and put a bullet in his head later. I think I can do it now. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna stop by there and kill him next.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about the lonely.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs.
Let's go see him. Let's go see her.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari. It's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. but no guarantees. Do you have it?
Making it with a lot of soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation cynic. But Institute technology being what it is, a brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when you found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be done. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
No clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Alright.
On the other side.
Alright, Nick. I'm taking Dr. Amari's shit. I don't give a fuck. Bottle cap right away. Need that. Need that. That. Got that. All that shit. Oh, and includes Gragnet the Barbarian's holotape.
That'll go on with fists.
Alright, I got...
Sit in the memory lounge.
Nice. Fortune finder, bruh. Alright. Actually, I found someone about is this wheel gas station, train station. Okay. Actually funny enough, if you join the Brotherhood or stealing Fallout follower follow for this is wildness and propaganda brand submit or pal whatever. Okay. But no, I'm gonna kill him, dude. I'm just gonna shoot him in the head.
It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Here we go.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Alright, just walk through this.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill
You
her.
are experiencing these memories
should
as
have.
Kellogg. This may
Instead,
prove
I
disorienting
ended up
at
running
first.
away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
All 5 states have now signed on. It means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that immunization is getting used for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twat. I'm going to stop singing if that's what they're teaching you.
Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Yeah, who cares? You've been taking Dr. Amari's stuff. Technically all belongs to the Enclave. Yeah, it belongs to Enclave indeed. We are taking that as stuff that belongs to us anyway. So, she owes that. She wants her life. She will give a generous donation of her stuff for the Enclave's forces.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the sheep. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Amen. Every citizen, including Dr. Amari, must donate some stuff to pay taxes and give back to the government that gives them the freedom.
But we don't need anybody here. And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You gotta give it a chance.
To the government that gives them the freedom, and of course to the president. What's this, Trump? And don't forget President Eden of the Enclave. That president was one of the best. They will pay their contribution to the government for their taxes and for everything we give them for their freedom to live.
How did you think this was going to end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
Mind if we...
True, but who's the better Enclave president? Eden? Or... Well, if you think of... Well, you gotta remember, you gotta think about the lore of the game. Trump was our real world president, which was the best president we've ever had. Which is true. That's why I have this. Our Make America Great Again hat. But... you gotta remember the game and the lore of the game and all the information they've given us. Their best president they had for the Enclave post-war was President John Henry Eden, which cared about the people and everything that they did. He gave a shit. You heard his radio broadcast, right? He talked about how he was a little kid and how when he had his dog Honey and they played and shit. He might have been a robot. He might have been a fucking Zach's computer. But he was the best president the Enclave ever had. He cared. He wanted people to be okay. your boy Augustus Autumn is a traitor to the president, and he will pay one day. Either he paid when the Lone Water shot him to death, or he paid later on. But Augustus Autumn is a traitor. He betrayed the president. So Eden would be my choice. But in the real world, Trump would be the choice. What?
You got anything you need, boss?
No. Maybe.
Trash. Hi, Trash. What's up, Trash?
That ain't the cat's name.
That was Trash.
That's a real cat.
Oh, that was Trash.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Nope, Trash.
Me too, but considering that I'm Trump and Trump's vice president, sure, and I'm in the Enclave in Fallout 76, I declare that the Enclave is real, so yeah. But remember, President John Henry Eden was the best.
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his friend. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
So, you're with the Institute.
First stints weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
I wanted to see for myself.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their sense for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
You really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computer.
The eggheads never liked it.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
You have to go through this again.
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No. I've got...
Again.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
The new breed of Siths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the Coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kid. No kid. One of the top bioscience things? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saved Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was. However cruel. How does that make you feel?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
I don't know if there's any right way to feel. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Ah, my nail's killing me. Ow.
Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you came. How's my favorite? Did I see this husky the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me? Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock. Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sin.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some credit. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City. I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to get McDonough a kick in the ass. Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. Just pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. The only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute? Not us. And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with? Good neighbor. And who's in charge of good neighbor?
The people. For the people. Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey. Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rex.
Appreciate it.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. But a flying ship. Yeah, how's that?
We're gonna have a night at Hotel Rexford, and then that'll be the end of this stream, and we'll get to the next one.
Going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or
are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stop using them, focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh man, someone new! You need some Jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
Hey.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
All right. Here's your money.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Hey, it's my old friend.
Hey there.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault Tech?
I am Vault Tech. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault Tech never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault Tech SEALs experience.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Excuse me.
You're going to come visit, right?
Yep. All right. This was a long episode. And we got so much accomplished here. More than I thought we were going to. So, this is what I want y'all to do, alright? This was part 19 of Fallout 4. We dug through Kellogg's brain. We got our information. We're going to go see Virgil in the next episode. Hopefully. We're going to go back to Sanctuary first before anything. Because I got to go pick up my suit of power armor. So, I want y'all to please... I hope y'all enjoyed. So please like, comment, subscribe my video, and ring my notification bell, baby, so you get all the notifications of all the videos and all the when I go live and all the videos that I post. And I'll see y'all later. Hi, Steven. Twisms.